Wave. We're riding that wave, baby. Prince Sports here, man. Bam, bam. Okay. LeBron James versus Kawhi Leonard. It's been an ongoing thing. We never got to see the classic battles that we always wanted to see with these two guys. They shared a good history in the NBA Finals, but it still never reached its max. I never seen LeBron face Kawhi when he was in his true prime. And, we may never get to see that. But today, as of right now, the Los Angeles Clippers are just flat out a better basketball team than the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, the Lakers are still a playoff contending team. Don't let nobody fool you. All right, they should be a 4th, 5th, 6th seed, either one of those teams right now, because of the simple fact that let's just go about and say they won most of those games, even 3 to 4 of those games that they're supposed to win. Or even if they won half of the games that they played with AD, they would have been in the playoffs right now. Now, time is starting to tick on these guys, okay? They're in the glass. The sand is in the glass, is pouring out. They have to start winning a majority of their games before it's too late, because the Western Conference is all over the place. It's everywhere. All these teams are like 3 games apart. They almost get the same amount of wins, all right? So a loss here or win here could move you up. So it's very easy for them to make that playoff list. But they got to put some wins on that board. Now, LeBron James did play good basketball tonight. I didn't get no stat padding tonight. I just got a guy that was just on fire. Okay, he was hitting shot after shot. All right, he had to heat check himself. He was on fire tonight. Scored 46 points. I got no problem with the way LeBron James played tonight. I'm a fair guy. I only criticize you if I see it fit to be criticized. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George didn't have to play out of their mind to beat this Lakers team. So that gives me the conclusion that the Lakers are a playoff contending team, but there's just some teams in the West maybe they will have a lot of problems with. And I think Memphis, maybe Sacramento, and the Clippers will be the 3 main teams the Lakers will probably need to avoid come playoff time if they make it. I honestly believe the Lakers will make the playoffs. And AD and LeBron James are going to have to play their best basketball, but they got to be on that court. And those role players, that supporting cast that they got, which is good enough to win you regular season games with just one all-star, they're good. Walker, Black Japanese, Russell Westbrook, Pat Bev, Austin Reeves, baby Moses Malone, Thomas Bryant. They got a lot of good pieces that could win NBA games for you, okay? All they got to do is just play basketball the right way. They got to crash the boards and play some defense, all right? That's what's killing them. They let teams shoot a lot of threes on them. They need to find a way to guard the 3 ball, all right? Or at least contest it to a certain extent, because there's almost no way to guard the 3-point game in today's league. So that's also an issue and a problem with today's game. But if you can answer me the question, who is the king of Los Angeles? Okay, Kawhi Leonard or LeBron James? Well, that's somewhat of a trick question, but it's very easy for me to answer. I'm going to give it to LeBron James, just for the simple fact he's there. Availability does count for some things. Kawhi Leonard just don't show up enough to play basketball. This is a guy that pissed me off with that stupid-ass comment that he made, that he don't like the regular season. It doesn't matter to him. The regular season does matter, bro, because you need it to get to the postseason. That's the only way you could get to the postseason. Just ask LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. They need to win games, okay? But nevertheless, it was a good game. I didn't suspect the Lakers to win this game. But here's the problem. Even if they lost today's game, they should have still been a 6 seed. And the Clippers are underachieving, if you ask me, because they should have been a 1 seed, a 2 seed, or a 3 seed. The problem is with them, it's the same problem that the Lakers got a little bit, which is injuries. But the Clippers' injuries still sustain them a playoff spot. But the Lakers' injuries got them out the playoff picture. That says a little bit differently, But at the same time, there's still no excuses for LeBron James. You better make the postseason this year. You said it yourself that you're not going to miss the postseason, meaning you believe that you have enough talent to get to the postseason. I believe you have enough talent to get to the postseason. And I believe a guy putting up the numbers that you're putting up should not be missing the playoffs, because plenty of guys, including yourself, LeBron James, even when you played your first 7 years with Cleveland Cavaliers, you was able to put a bunch of role players in the postseason. So why you can't put a bunch of role players now to the postseason? Why can't you pit even more? Another superstar, another top 10 player, even when he's healthy. Why can't you win a majority of their games together to help you get above 500 and go into the playoffs? That's my thing. And you see me with a Clippers hat. Not a Clippers fan. I just collect hats. All right. So don't get crazy with that one. So that's how I see and break down that this game. It was a good game, but this is the first time the Lakers lost like a blowout game. If the Lakers was losing games, getting the breaks beat off them every single night, then I would say it's a team issue. But if you're losing close games, you got nobody to blame but yourself. Okay? If you drop the ball, you drop the ball. And you got to figure out a way to close games out and win them. You know, a lot of people watch Laker games because the majority of them are close games. That's what you want to see, close games. That means they have winnable chances to beat just about any team in the Western Conference. And fully healthy, I don't know in a 7-game series if the Clippers could show up and beat the Lakers too, because superstars have the ball in their hands the majority of the time. So if AD and LeBron outplay Kawhi and Paul George, it may be a different story, you know? And you could always make a case, vice versa, which one you think better. Some people may think Kawhi and Paul George is a better duo or two better players than LeBron and Anthony Davis, you know? But I'm going to give the edge to Anthony Davis over Paul George. LeBron and Kawhi Leonard, that depends on who's showing up and who's healthy. But if they're both healthy, I'm giving the edge to Kawhi Leonard because Kawhi Leonard could play both ends of the floor more better than LeBron James. If Kawhi is in and out the lineup like he normally do, I'm giving it to the Lakers. But nevertheless, it was a good game. Lakers should be in the playoffs, y'all. They need to make a push now. Sports out. Peace.